secretario de Estado, que es el cure.nb.gov. Y desde las 9 de la mañana hoy tenemos más o menos 12,000 votantes que aún tienen que verificar su firma. So, aún están a tiempo de hacerlo y esos son los últimos datos hasta el día de hoy, hasta ahorita en la mañana, y puedo contestar cualquier pregunta. Gracias. Yes, hi. So I just want to be clear. Everything from election day, we are projected to that we arrived through the ballot boxes. So that number is the big number that you're hearing. The majority of that number is from the ballot boxes that we received yesterday. We are projected to have that completed tonight after 10 p.m. We don't have the amount that we received through the post office in the evening yesterday and in the morning today, but we will get that number, not necessarily tabulated, but we will have that number available later on today. Yes. So as we go through the process, we'll get the numbers to you guys. Yes.
I know more is still coming in, but is it fair to say that majority over 55,000 will be counted today? Those over 30 counted, or those still have, that including Jersey?
So those have to go through the process. Remember, we have to go through the verification process, so it can be less. Some go to cure. Some have to include their ID in their mail ballot packet. They may or may not have that. So there's sometimes those situations where it's not the complete 55,000 that goes to tabulation, but that's the raw count that we receive. That's the pieces of mail that we have yet to process.
57,000 is fair to say.
That we could account for. Yes, that includes. Yes, that includes the 54,000 that arrived from the drop boxes yesterday.
Plus the ones that are coming in today.
So we don't have the post office count from last night or the post office count from this morning, but we're working on it.
But a quick question as well, how long does the cure process take? Do you expect there to be more ballots that have to be cured as well?
It could be. The mail ballot signature cure process is very quick. Once we get that phone call, the voter provides pertinent personal information that we can use to verify their identity, and then we can proceed. It doesn't take long. I really urge the voters to take advantage of that quick and easy way to cure their signature. It's not hard, and that way they make sure their ballot counts.
We heard in 2022 there'll be several thousand ballots that didn't count because people, election workers could not get a hold of these people to cure the ballot. And now we have several thousand that are again waiting to be cured. How concerned are you with all these thousands of votes that didn't count in 2022, and now we have all of these ballots that have to be cured? I mean, is there any concern about that? Has anyone thought about maybe changing something so all these votes don't count?
So the signature cure process is easy and it's quick. We hope voters do take advantage of that and pay attention to our robocalls, our emails. We are sending it to them every single day. So if they're on the signature cure list, unlike other years, we are sending this information to them every single day. We hope they contact us back because it is on the voter to contact us and make sure we receive the information.
Thank you for doing this.
Thank you.
You mentioned earlier that there was almost like an overnight scheme. Was that always part of the plan to have people work through the night? And do you expect to do that again tonight and in the coming days?
Great question. So we did increase our capacity, and that included not only equipment but staff members. We had to increase the number of teams we have now, and we had to increase our shifts as well. So yes, this is new to 2024, and in that way we can finish and be more efficient and not skip any steps and be just as accurate as we always are and always need to be. It's very important.
Thank you. And just to clarify, was that increased because of the influx of like voting turnout, or was that planned ahead of election day?
It was definitely planned ahead of election day. We started um, identifying what we can do since the presidential preference primary. As we went through that election, we tweaked a little bit what we had in plan, and then the primary once more, and then we know what's the volume increase in the general. So it's definitely working out to our benefit. It's going really smooth. Thank you.
Could you go over quickly how election day went? Were there any issues or hiccups at polling locations? Were there any arrests made? Any delays in election workers? Anything like that?
The nice thing is there was no major hiccups. Everything went really smooth as planned. You have to remember it's a whole year of planning to get to the point of conducting an election, conducting early voting. We go through many plans, conversations, tabletop exercises, and it paid off. Our team was well prepared, our systems were well tested, and everyone was on board as far as what we're doing and what we had up against. We had lots of meetings with security, with upper management. All our staff members were on the same page, and that's very important. So we had great communication, great plans in place, and it really showed off yesterday. I'm really proud of my team. We did excellent. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Hi, you talked about how this process has gone very smoothly right at the top. I was wondering if you could just talk about any security concerns or even threats that have been leveled at workers or any others involved in the tabulation process, and what's been done to fortify against that.
So we are aware we do have to have extensive conversations with security at a federal, state, and local level. We have had that for many years. It's nothing new to 2024. Before every election cycle, we have those conversations. We have those tabletop exercises. It's not only physical, it's also cybersecurity, right? We have to make sure we have the right services in place. We have our, metro enforcement here. We have our county police here. So it's not just what you see, but it's also what you don't see. We have folks watching over us, helping us, and making sure we have the proper security protocols in place. And I think we've done a great job of doing that. And we made sure that our voters felt safe, but also our workers, which is really, really important to us. Thank you.
And just by way of follow-up, was there more done because of the nature of this election in 2024? Were these agencies more on edge?
It's actually standard practice now. We know what occurred in elections past. We know what occurs in other jurisdictions. We are well aware. Thankfully, we did not have an incident that any injuries, any true threats that were fulfilled. But we were definitely well prepared this year.
Cisco Aguilar had said yesterday that some of the ballots that need to be cured are coming from younger voters, first-time voters. Are you seeing that here in Clark County as well?
I cannot comment on what Mr. Secretary Aguilar has mentioned, but I can tell you it can be anyone. It can be at any age. Folks may not remember how they signed, at the DMV or when they registered to vote. So it's important that folks are aware when you go to the DMV, please sign as you would like us to see and verify in your voter record. It's important to take note of that. Many folks don't understand that we use that signature to reference, to compare to their mail ballot envelope signature. It's more about awareness and making sure they read our instructions. We do provide extensive instruction on please, your signature is really important, and make sure it is accurate.
Hello, I was wondering, of the 55,000 ballots that will be released later tonight, were those signature verified?
Not yet. So I had mentioned they still need to go through the verification process before they are tabulated. Yes.
I was also wondering, has there been ballots that have been successfully cured but are yet to be counted?
Yes. Yes.
And again, you mentioned earlier that the count, the 55,000 didn't include anything from the clerk's office yesterday or this morning. Do you have any idea as to when you might receive the numbers from yesterday and this morning?
So yesterday morning, we do have that count. It was over 10,000 from the mail. From the mail only and in the morning. And of those, 9271 have been posted at the recent posting that we did about 1 o'clock. And so we still have a little of those left, which is part of that 55,000 that we're going to run through the process. Mhm. Hi.
Dan. I was just curious, obviously with the still votes being counted, that kind of thing right now, is it very likely that we're not going to know a winner for, Rosen versus Sam Brown? Probably until the 12th or the 14th? Is that because
So-
Jackie Rosen has said she is not going to say anything until every vote is counted?
I appreciate that question because many folks don't understand, here in the state of Nevada, we do have to wait for all the signatures that come in to be cured to count on November 12th. We have provisionals that we will count that day as well. We have to wait for postmarked envelopes on Saturday and non-postmarked coming in Friday. So there are several steps still pending. So that's a good point. But remember, everything is unofficial. Nothing is official till November 15th, 1 p.m., where the commissioners approve the results of the election. It's unofficial at this point. Yes, yes. hmm Thank you. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Thank you.